Hello. We should be live, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully this save game still works. Yes. What I need to do. There we go. Let's press any key. And continue. Guess so was the reliable sticking flight. Which is a good thing. Otherwise we would have a big problem. Look at that. Game is running smooth. Kind of, not really. It feels like it is running better than yesterday. But who do I... You know? Is this a camera? Ah. Interesting. It's encoding lag. And red. New Bedford. Cool. Hey, we are over encumbered. But, if I'm not mistaken, we can put a lot of stuff in here. But how does one do that? Sure. Like that, okay. So what do we have here? We are smart, we will actually just go to the thing downstairs. For modifications and all that kind of stuff. We got a lot of bits. Good. E. Ah, okay. Okay. So let's see. We got a lot of sentry sabers. We don't need. Level 3, level 4. It's in perfect condition apparently. Yeah, that's cool. There's one as well, so we can get rid of this one. We can get rid of this one. What is assault rifle? Sort of. Shotgun, sort of. What is the difference? Nothing really. Tactical shotgun. Sure. This is a level 8 gun. This is value. Okay, cool. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Is that like per inventory? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So I can give you other guns. First we will look at our own inventory. Anything in junk? There we go. Let's look at them. So we can see what I have, what I could use. Light pistol, 110. It's not that bad of a gun and stuff. How are you doing? Sort of shotgun. Telescoping staff. The Arcanic Space's Choice telescoping staff can be modified in many ways. Additional cost now available in Mark II. That's actually cool. Hmm. Tactical shotgun. Light machine gun. Versus light machine gun. So they are the same. This is two-handed melee weapon. Level 6. Light machine gun. Just the difference. Nothing. So let's put this as Q. 2 weapon parts, and then we do that in this machine. It's 3 weapon parts. Okay, so it's better to do it in this amazing machine. Okay. So we can add a mod to it. What can't be recovered after installation. Okay. That's fine. Ah, so these things are the mods. Okay, cool. Different modifications. Ah. Okay. Oh, so you can actually see if there's anything that we could modify them with. Cool. So many things. You aren't even playing the game. Escape is also okay, cool. So those are the things that you can use. Those are the things that gonna go overalls. This armor 7, which is everything better than we have at the moment. We could give you a helmet. You cannot take off. Yeah, cool. We cannot take that off. That's fine. How are you doing? A lot of armor for something like that. And my character has good armor, 9. I can get rid of everything else in terms of breakdown. There we go. Some armor parts. Okay. 15 to 17. That doesn't really matter. Tinkering can give us more. And the only thing is that tinkering does cost money. Which is interesting. So let's tinker this one. It will be tinkered. You can do that over and over and over again. But it doesn't actually... Oh, is that like the level part? If we tinker it again, we will put it another level. Okay, cool. Otherwise, we can just break down basically everything. So easy to just get rid of everything. So repairing is just the weapon parts that we get. I guess that's everything we need to do for now. Next thing is choosing a perk, which is something we will do later. We probably always have a person with us. Cool. Let's apply that. And you. X skill. Let's do that as well, why not? Can always be more useful. Modifications. Okay, cool. There was something with pristine items. Okay, so pristine items are always useful. So now we need to think about perks that we may want, but won't bother with for now, I think. Carrying capacity could be useful. But no, it could be useful, but like... base health can always... Not sure what I need. Unlock a new tier with 5 of them, okay. Let's just get the base health. It's a lot of junk. Okay. So we can just sell them in bulk. Okay. That's the Andrino. Always been there. Uh, oh. Uses both of them? Sure. Game is running a lot better at the moment. Not sure why. Oh, cool. So we are the Terra... No. Where are we? Grandbreaker. Independent orbital station in the remains Helicon's first colony ship. Okay. So that's the sun, I suppose. That's all the other places. You cannot go yet. So, welcome to the system map. Here you can see all the planets in system. There's points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you have unlocked, though some landing bases require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Moving between planets is extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain home or at work. Okay. Break a docking base? Where do we actually need to go? Yeah, oh yeah, we have seen the codex. Maybe. Exploration. Ah, there we go. No, did we not see anything? Okay. Sure. Map? No. Journal. No. Oh, cool. So you can see the two places. Then there's vending machines, workbenches, all that kind of stuff. Region. Edgewater. And all that kind of stuff. Cool. We need to look at quests. The cleaning machine. Ask Ada about the SAM unit.
Welcome back, Captain.
Hello?
How can I be of assistance?
Who is Sam?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM.
Okay.
If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's go up here. Look into your journal. Systems for SAM. First SAM result. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emeraldville's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running with a few key modifications. Second SAM result. Removal of factory standard parts steeper was successful. The delivery combat modified part as its steeper has been laid. Okay. I'm giving up on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a girl who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of asset steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in the Roseway. I sure never thought I would go back to that bit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I will pick up the following this next big stop back to Emeraldville. Felix wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details come later. Okay, sure.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
What do you mean?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Tell me a joke.
What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it?
Yeah.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Sure.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this as you wish, Captain. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber. When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable.
Okay.
Traveling the system with you. Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering.
Okay. Yeah. So we need to, in the cleaning machine, find an acid steeper. Roseway. So can we go to like Roseway? Okay. We need to go to the groundbreaker. Okay, never mind. Oh. So that was our ships.
The groundbreaker.
Huh. That's cool.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Mm-hmm. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Yeah, of course.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No. Where will he be? Up here? Quite cool that we just have our own ship.
Just a reminder that this engine will need servicing in another 10 billion kilometers.
Is it like a month? Are you even here? Do you even exist? Hey, wait a minute. We can sleep. Never mind. Ah, you want to go with us as
by
well?
Verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Hmm.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former he's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony...
Okay.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to... All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Cool.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the philosophy.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
You're not going with me?
I find myself some.
Okay. No, I would just leave you. Oh. I guess we can go this way as well. Coming with me? I guess so. Ah. Okay. So you can come both. Up to 2. Continue to the groundbreaker with our... Oh, we have like a little ship, or not? Or am I... Do they have a little ship? Maybe. Whoa. Game needs to load in.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to ground.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Sounds like it. Oh. We can steal everything if we want. So we have 2 people in our party. Is that nice?
This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltunican's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
Okay.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Hmm.
Do what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Okay.
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Cool.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Are there any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
It is.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around.
See you around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base? Going for a stroll around the docking base? Going for a stroll around the docking base? Going for a stroll around the docking base?
You look so interesting. So it's all...
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn station would shut down.
Okay. That's some kind of carrying bot.
Do you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Okay.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating to move boxes.
So you are all people. Maybe. One thing is Ah, 2 vending machines.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Maybe. So we can buy a hunter kit. Mag. To power. Can you sell everything we want?
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process
Kinda.
you.
Hello?
Identification, please.
Presents Hawthorne ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. Oh, thank the law. I could use a diversion. Tell me more then. Really sell it to me.
Okay.
Not fond of that story. It lacks dazzle. What else have you got?
Uh,
I like where this is headed. What happened to this, vile kidnapper?
he's dead.
You must feel terrific. Good for you. Not in the least. Good story, though.
Aw.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great.
You take the starch out of them, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Okay.
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Uh,
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
thanks.
Sure thing. Be seeing you.
Quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot inside. Using a disguise will prevent immediate
This is
hostilities.
security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the scholar shipped in and out with.
Ah.
Hey,
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? Chief Tennyson don't generally hire outsiders for station jobs, but you could try asking at sub. Anything else I can?
No.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously.
Okay.
There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters.
Hello.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Okay.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hard-working citizens.
Mm-hmm.
This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news.
Halcyon.
from the colony.
Halcyon. That's what it is. Hello?
Be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Free nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Cool.
Rizzo's Gribbleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Rest and go.
Ooh, can we rent an upstairs room?
Hello.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought. Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Mm-hmm. 10,000 bits. Let's tell me about the opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms. Just let me hear the details.
You know Edna, over in engineering. Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates.
Okay.
If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors.
Mm-hmm.
The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
That's true.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
I will.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I'm wondering what these are. Trash. Lots of trash.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
No idea what I'm doing here. But apparently we can go here. Okay. You said something about disguising thingy. Okay. Cool. V.
I'm going.
Making my way there.
Coming back.
Okay. I have no idea how to disguise ourselves. Biggest problem, really. Okay, now wait a minute. Cannot get inside anyway. At least it is a way to go.
You all right, Mr. Vicker? Need us to slow down?
What are you implying? I am perfectly fit. My knee is just acting up.
There's no
Okay.
shame in being older, Mr. Vicker. Don't worry. The captain and I'll take care of you.
I need neither your advice nor your pity, young lady. I'm going.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has once again thrown this pivotal game into question. Both teams have tested negative for performance.
Just go keycard to unlock.
Tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Okay. Ah, these are all vending machines. Okay.
Chief wants to reduce board traffic.
What is our journal saying? Okay. That's the main quest. We cannot do yet. We're like... Okay.
More pads. Are there enough
Somewhere up there. Oh, hello. So you're a vendor apparently. With that interesting head choice. Headwear.
Now requires no mixing. Seriously, don't mix it.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Well, this should prove interesting, to say the least.
A satellite contractor. Messages. Exit. Let's just not read them at all. Because why should we?
Who wants to play an impromptu tossball match? No one?
Obvious.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers.
Okay.
You the one flying the unreliable?
Hmm.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Okay.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on a simple acquisition. These days, I stick to HQ and look.
Nice. Hello.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Tell me.
There is always a catch.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits. These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Cool.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
That doesn't sound creepy at all. Hello. Sure.
You don't seem to like traveling with us much.
Why in the architect's name would you say that?
It's just that you're real grouchy. Is that all the time?
Okay.
I'm not grouchy. I'm just irritated by inane questions.
Yeah, see, when you say it like that, it makes me wonder.
At CNC, we know.
Okay.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Medical bay.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
Hello?
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better
Yes.
yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate. I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Sounds about right. Let's go back to our ship. I think we can do a lot of other stuff. I've seen the amount of stamina. Useful.
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not. I ain't felt so much as a tepid breeze in weeks. I hope Miss Chief Tennyson gets that fixed soon.
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard in high summer, so guess I can't complain.
Either way, let's not stick around so long we all roast alive. No offense, Ms. Elson, I'm sure whatever critical problem needs fixing will get patched in time.
Whew. I'm starting to feel like a sisty roast in all this armor. I'd surely love to, but that's just not my bailiwick. You'll want to have words with our representative here from the board, Mr. Udom Bedford. His office is on the promenade. Gosh, I wouldn't dream of it. Not unless I got to, and I don't see any reason why I'd gotta. Do you?
She's a good ship, ma'am. Mostly doesn't...
Happy to hear it. Have yourself a pleasant...
I guess we need to get our ship back.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Kind of.
Rizzo's purple berry fudge. A soft, sour, candy shell, around sweet, flavored center.
That's quite a way down.
Go back to Byzantium, you poor
Have you
thing.
seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Well, I actually know him.
This is House
XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the palace plan?
Do you have what it takes to defend your
Huh,
favorite tower?
maybe.
From the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed?
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sublevel.
Hello?
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Mm-hmm.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Hopefully not.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job.
Hopefully.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Thank you.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Okay.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship. Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
Okay.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
Okay.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Nice. The level up. Kill points.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the house.
Got 10 points. There we go. Let's talk to her.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of terrorist Phineas Wells.
Ah, the board. Organized, efficient, competent.
Competent, you say?
Well, mostly.
I think everything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
He's not really alive anymore. I'm going to wring your scrawny neck.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Explain.
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Who is Wells?
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Not I.
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal. I don't intend to be. It's just a matter of trust. Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's... well, it's my white whale, I suppose. It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work. Be my guest. A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. To serve at our most esteemed chairman's behest is an honor, and one I'm most thankful for. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use.
Okay.
Ask away.
Cannot use it. Like this. We don't need you. We actually need to go back to our ship.
The news packet had the toss ball scores from the cars.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider.
Cool. Look at that. And get inside again.
Hey, you got a second?
Yeah?
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Okay, fine.
What? No. No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like. I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust? Maybe with a little cream on top? Classic. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots. Hope that's not a deal breaker. Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise. Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Hopefully not.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar. I'm sure we'll get along like a church on fire.
Cool. He just disappeared. You have a nice gun. Okay. We'll take you with us.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Welcome back, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
How can I be of assistance?
Can you play a message?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Guess they're death.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Phineas?
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a...
Okay.
I'll be here.
Well, I don't think you will go anywhere anyway.
Remember that you are not insured.
Well, probably the ship isn't.
Heard from the lasses down on 22 that you did a
Sure. I know what you're talking about. Let's actually look at our journal. Look at... Oh, you got work point. Let's accept that. Let's go to our journal. Okay. Evidence. Let's actually salvage the parts. from a part where we, or at least where a lot of people have never been. Waste disposal. Is it like a nice place to be?
I'm gonna need another shower after this.
Sounds like it.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
Crumpled instructions. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of the groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked until someone found it poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia Jan gave us a go-ahead to plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals. I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel you can climb on. Top of the bunkers. Okay. So you basically died. You want to stay up? Oh, you were actually following me anyway. That's what I mean with waste disposal. One thing I'm wondering at the moment. Didn't mean to do that, but like, just have a look here. Okay. Yeah, that like says a lot. In terms of how the game is running. It's maxing out all the cores. Let's transition to the back base. Bugs provide unique bonuses for you and your companions.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Hey, I know this guy.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill.
Sounds like it.
Yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise. First, I'm gonna... Hey, Felix! Look, everyone, it's Felix!
Well, hey there, your lordship. Good to see you again.
Is this a nice man, a friend of yours, Felix?
Seeing you here feels like old times. Now, what brings you down to my sprat-infested broom closet of a kingdom?
Sure, everybody knows Captain McCred, terror of the back bays.
Felix is a good kid. Bad habits, poor judgment, awful taste. But we like him down here.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back with the crew.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
We need to get 40 lie. Question is, can we do that? Nope. We cannot do that at all. I guess we need to kill you.
Neighbor from above. Everything.
Boss, are you out of your mind? What was that?
Okay. We can do this. Let's continue. Hello, Marty. I just died. Hello and welcome to my stream. I hope you will enjoy it. Let's transition down. Sure.
Hey, McRed, look at this.
Hello.
Is
Yeah.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff.
That's
You
quite
won't even know
bad.
we were here.
Tennyson, you don't just...
Boss, are you out of your mind?
No, I'm not. Is she dead? They all dead? Oh, they're not. Okay, thank you. Got a ring for me. And a Montag. Cool. I'm sorry. There we go. So, yeah, that happened. That wasn't even that bad. I was just in the way of everyone and everything last time. Yeah.
Smells kind of like old Wes's outflow pipes.
It's fine. At least, you know, I'm the... What?
What was that? Heads up, boss!
Oh, is it something? Oh. Okay. It's like a laser weapon, laser fire thrower kind of thing. Hey, no one is watching. We can just steal stuff. How it works, right? Yeah, aren't it nice? This game is nice anyway, you know. Captain is dead, I'm sorry. Tends to happen. Yeah. To say the least. Impractical. Glad I got 2 companions with me. Is that everything in here?
If you were one of the original colonists, this place would have been your home.
Oh! Oh, that's cool. That explains a lot, I guess. Just stealing everything. Doesn't really matter. So this is also the place where we could have been. Though we didn't. Because we were on another ship. Oops. Yeah, a mag. All the stealing stuff. Necklace, everything. Need to go up there. That's a good question. It's more of a moral question at that point. Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't actually attack me. So I'll just leave you be.
What do you think you're doing?
Killing people. Intimidate. Okay. Probably because I was stealing stuff. There we go. Is that gear any better? It kinda is. Attack skill +5, defense skill +5, light, medium. So it's level 11. Let's go for that. Why not? And then get Felix. You need something. Good where? Oh. It's weird how that is that good. Something that is so normal. That's just
Heads up!
Okay. Let's go. Oh, you're yellow. I could actually kill you, but there wouldn't be a point to it. Guess I found an arm. So there's nothing here that we could use. Anything? Anything at all? Okay. I'm glad I didn't kill you. I guess. Maybe we need you actually at some point.
Does everyone get branded when they join McRed's crew?
Everyone all right?
It's quite an effective weapon, to be honest. Yeah. Blowing plants. Never really sure about them. Impact hammer. Hunting rifle. You'll just take everything. Ew, what is this? Ah, cool. When I settled on the Groundbreaker, I thought this would be my gateway to the stars, the beginning of my epic tale as a spacer. Now I grow shrooms for a bunch of outlaws, not even selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. Suppose it could be worse. Heard of sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Oh, Margaret? Yes, always. Margaret. Just... Okay. Sure. I didn't read anything of that at all. At least, I didn't pay attention. Yeah. A plasma cutter. A plasma cutter? So this is 60 DPS, 66, and this is a plasma cutter. 62 damage. Of 66, but the DPS are far higher. That's my rifle. X. Mag. Another one. There we go. Let's pick this lock.
Score one for Felix.
Yeah, those are just grenades, you know. They're quite effective anyway.
Bet we could do some good with these.
Hopefully. Sure. We could have gone this way. It's weird how we actually need a garage. Get under there. Heavy ammo? Why not? Don't mind if I do. Oh. I guess we could have done this in a stealth mode kind of way. They just killed everybody. We don't really care. There's something with this weapon. Can we like repair it? No, let's not do that. Sure, let's save and say goodbye. Because I need to eat. So I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment and subscribe. As well as follow me on Twitch and Twitter if you haven't already. Also join me on Discord, look at my website and all that kind of lovely stuff. So I really hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time.